Alright, so now I'm going to tell you guys about my heat seal bags. These I got off of Amazon, I believe. They are 2 3/4 by 4 inches. And in my sample bag video that I just did for you guys, I did all those samples besides the Rio Rumba, obviously, with only 2.5 of these foil packs. So I think it would end up being a lot cheaper than the Laycons. I haven't actually sat down and done the math, but I was going to show you guys how I have cut these, how I've put the product in, seal it up, and all of that. So I'm going to try and make this as short as possible. For the face wash and the moisturizers, masks, so far I have used these, and that is just one cut in half. And when I fill them up, I just open the end like this, and it opens it up really wide. So if I'm making a complexion perfection sample, I can just squeeze a little bit down in there, which it doesn't seem like a lot, and these seem really tiny, but if you look at how much I just put in there, that's definitely going to give them at least 2 washes. I don't know why I just touched that with my finger. I'm not going to use these obviously because I'm going to show you guys how they open and everything. Normally I have my little popsicle stick here that I would touch if it got too far over to the edge, because if it's over here on the very edges, you'll hear your little flat iron sizzle, and sometimes it doesn't really seal that well. So here's this one. I will seal them all here in a second. If you're making multiple ones and then sealing them all at once, I try and like stand them up against something so it doesn't try and come out the edge. For instance, if I was doing a body butter, I just get some on my little popsicle stick here and do this as best as I can this way, and just smear it down here, down the very center in the middle, so you aren't getting it on the sides. And if you think about it, if you were to take this much body butter, which I just put in here, and put it on your arms, that would probably be way too much for your arms, and you have to find somewhere else to put the extra. So even though it doesn't look like very much, they're going to be getting enough to sample. So, whoops, there I go again. I need to put some things up here. Okay, got some popsicle sticks for next time I mess up. And I messed up a ton of these while I was sealing them. I've got it too close. They haven't sealed right, and I didn't just get them perfect the first time, and I'm still not perfect. And some of you guys that have been using these longer might be able to give me some tips, so any tips are welcome, please. The next one I'm going to show you, I have cut in half this way, which is a good size for maybe a face mask if you want to do it this way or whatever, but I've found my favorite use for this size is for a chunk or a snarky bar sample. It fits just perfect right in here, and it looks super cute when once you put the sticker on. And then this is from the half. So this would be, we used 2 and this would be the half. I cut half of it this way, and if you see the pack that it comes originally, it has 2 little notches here that make it easy to open. If I've cut it like this and it doesn't have a notch, once I have it sealed up all the way and the sticker on and everything, I'll cut my own little notch over here just real quick with the tip of my scissors. That way they can still have a point to open it at really easy. I've been using this half that opens all the way for my hand creams because it's been really easy for me to open it up all the way. Just squeeze a little dab of hand cream in there and seal it up really fast. And for this little guy, I have been doing my lip scrubs in here in the same way. I just open it up and use the popsicle stick and do that. So I bought this little mini hair straightener on Amazon for only $10, and it works really well. I was nervous that it wouldn't work good, and it's like, well, some of this is English, but it has like Chinese writing on the outside, so I was nervous it wasn't going to get hot, but it actually gets very hot, and I've burned myself several times. Sometimes earlier I accidentally got some, I messed up in the clear sample, and it kind of got on here, so I just wipe it off with a paper towel. First, I'll show you guys, this is the Complexion Perfection that I put in here earlier. I take this, it only has one setting, and I just put a little bit of it. Oh, I hope I can show you guys good enough. I just put a little bit of it in there like this and hold down. And you can kind of lift up and, see if it's doing anything. And then I go down, finish the rest of this long side, and then I just go straight over here on the top. And I always just kind of go over it a second time. And it's super hot if you just grab it right away, but since this hasn't been on very long, it's not too hot. Hey guys, sorry my video completely cut out, and I kept recording, and I recorded the entire thing, and now no one's gonna get to see it. And I opened up all the samples I just made to show you guys how awesome they were and how easy they were to get out, and now I can't show you how I opened them. But when I opened them, you could definitely tell that there was about 2 uses probably in each package, and besides the snarky bar. Wait, I think my video cut out right before I heat sealed the snarky bar. So, I'm sorry I look horrible today. I have been running around like crazy doing all my weekly errands on Wednesday. That's my errand day. Okay, real quick. So, I'm going to show you guys real quick one more time for the, oh no, I turned off my, is it still warm? It's still a little bit warm, so this might take a minute. But I was going to show you guys why I love this for the snarky bar so much, because I don't know if you have ever tried to take a snarky bar out of a little plastic zip bag. It's super hard and it's sticky and it gets all over everything, and I just don't really want to give my customers something that's hard to open to try. So I like this a lot for the chunks and the snarky bars, just because it makes it so much easier for them to open. Okay, I think that should be good enough just to show you guys this. So also, I don't think I recorded this part showing you all how the straightener fits perfect long ways on these. So if you're filling up one of the whole bags, like with maybe a shampoo or conditioner or whatever, you only have to do this once. Same with the snarky bars and the chunks. So, oh no, this is the one, well, this is good, so I can show you guys this, but this is one of those that doesn't have the little notches out of it. So, my office, seriously. Okay, so I just start right over here, like where it normally is, and just cut out a tiny little V. Whoop. Can you see it there? Okay, so that just gives them still an easy spot to rip open. This rips open super easy, and it comes right out. So that might be my favorite thing with the heat seal bags so far, but they don't take up as much space, and I shipped out a lot of these today. Some of them cost me $2 something. They were all basically like custom sample packs where people had requested special things, but there were a few that were just generic first time Posh users that just had some random things in there. But since everything was so flat and in those heat seal bags, I think that helped because I could mail it as a large envelope because it passed through the little thingy they have there. And a lot of them cost less than $2 to ship, so that was awesome. My little pink mailers that I normally use for samples and I still use for like prizes and stuff like that, these were costing the same, and this way I can get a catalog out too, so that's cool. So hopefully both of these videos tonight helped you guys and maybe you learned a new way to do your sample packs and your samples. So please let me know if you have any questions or if you have any tips for me that might make this easier on me, since I still am a heat seal noob. That would be awesome, and I will talk to you all later.